Shavkat Rakhmonov once again proved the hype behind his name is warranted after a dominant victory over Stephen Thompson at UFC 296, with another professional finish extending his spotless record to 18 wins and 0 losses. Shavkat believes the victory was enough to cement his place as the division's #1 contender. While nothing is set in stone just yet, join us in this video as we break down why Shavkat Rakhmonov destroys Leon Edwards if the pair meet inside the UFC's Octagon in 2024. After defeating Wonderboy by way of submission in the second round of their fight at UFC 296, this took Shavkat's UFC record to 6 wins and 0 losses. He's now finished every single opponent the promotion has sent against him, and his eyes are set on a showdown with Edwards. While there are other options for Edwards' next title defense, including Bilal boring Muhammad, I think it's safe to say we'd like to watch the card instead of taking a snooze. There have been a few rumours that suggest Shavkat and Edwards may meet at UFC 300, but just how would that fight go down? We have to admit, there's a good chance Shavkat runs through Edwards for a shortcut. I mean, the man has admitted he both loves horses and loves to eat their flesh. He's just a different kind of specimen altogether, one that Edwards has likely never faced. So assuming that Edwards squares off against Shavkat sometime in 2024, can the champ withstand the challenger? Or will Edwards become horse meat? The latter seems inevitable, but just to prove our point, let's look at Shavkat's strengths. Strength number 1, wrestling. First of all, Shavkat has some of the best wrestling in the division. Whatever Colby couldn't do during one of the worst title fights of recent years at UFC 296, Shavkat will. What we mean is that Shavkat has the chance to expose Edwards in the grappling department. He is an elite level grappler, which we've seen during his 6 fights in the UFC. Extensive experience in combat sambo has given him the base required to become a fierce MMA grappler. Many consider him the perfect grappler, from takedowns to his ability to control his opponent, yet his submissions are really the icing on the cake. His go-to is the guillotine, and boy, you don't want to be caught there if you're in the Octagon with Shavkat. His guillotine is so perfect, there's no doubt in our mind that this is how he catches his horse for the evening's meal. Well, sure, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. But hey, we've seen him choke out 2 opponents thus far in the UFC by way of guillotine, and plenty more will suffer this fatality. Strength number 2, stand-up. While Shavkat is recognised for his grappling, the undefeated star isn't shy on his feet either. He's able to use his length to his advantage, to both manage range and land some nasty kicks that breaks his opponents down. As he begins to move in, he will start with a good jab and straight, and by the time he's on the inside, he'll add in a variety of other punches and knees. Also, he's not scared to throw quick spinning kicks, which has caught many of his former opponents off guard. With that being said, before we give our official prediction, we'd like to mention that each month we do a shout out on our channel, and all you need to do to enter is comment "I subbed" in the comment section below. So make sure to comment and you'll have a chance of winning. There's no doubt that if Leon Edwards remains champion until the end of the year, he will have to share the Octagon with Shavkat. When the fight goes down, we find it hard to imagine any scenario in which Edwards retains his title. Edwards has improved his grappling drastically over the years, but he hasn't been tested in his last 2 fights as much as he should have been. Even the worst version of Colby Covington still managed to hold him down. So we can only imagine what Shavkat will do when he shares the Octagon with Edwards. Our official prediction is that after a well-fought 4 rounds, Shavkat's grappling will prove too much for Edwards, and he will succumb to a rear naked choke sometimes towards the end of the 4th round.